B.LEAGUE action continues here this Saturday afternoon from the HOKKAIDO as LEVANGA Hokkaido hosts the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome here to Hokkaido as we see a jam-packed stadium because the fans here want a victory for their squad up against the visiting Hiroshima Dragonflies. For Hiroshima, they do have their fans also here. Let's take a look at the team standings first. We can see Hokkaido at 5-14. On the other side, you see Hiroshima at 15-4. Those are exact opposites. So for Hiroshima, they need a victory here to be able to stay in step with the leaders because they're trying to stay right behind the Ryukyu Golden Kings that have a 16-3 card. For Hokkaido, well, they need to have little gains here and there to be able to move up in the standings. As we take a look at the lineup here of LEVANGA Hokkaido, they're going to be relying once again on Alex Murphy, Brock Motum, and Sean Long, their three imports. Unfortunately for them, and for a lot of the Filipino fans, there will be no Dwight Ramos here. Still out with an injury is Dwight. So vital piece for Hokkaido will be missing here once again, and a lot of the players will have to step up for their squad here. They want nothing less to give their hometown fans another victory, but they're going to be hard-pressed to do that. On the other side, we've got the Hiroshima Dragonflies. They do have their Asian quota import in Justin Baltazar. Unfortunately, he has not seen that much playing time, but a lot of minutes given to Kenny Blackshear, Dwayne Evans, and Nick Mayo, the three imports here for their squad. Ryo Terashima is their starting point guard. That's Dwayne Evans on your screens. Ryo Terashima and Naoto Chuji, two of their locals who have really led the charge so far here in the tournament. We talked about their record, 15-4, so they have their eyes on a title shot. First and foremost, let's take a look at the starting five for the visitors. Usual starting five for them. They're starting out with number 0, Ryo Terashima, that's him on your screens. Number 3, Naoto Chuji, their scorer. They also have number 13, Dwayne Evans. Number 23, Ryo Sadohara, that's the youngster there. And finally, number 24, their man in the middle, Nick Mayo. That's the squad there of Coach Kyle Milling. He has really led this squad to so many victories. But now we've got the fanfare for the hometown LEVANGA Hokkaido. While the fans inside the stadium are treated to that, let's take a look at Naoto Chuji and what he brings to the table. This guy is a pure shooter. Look at that release, swishing that. He has had very good numbers for his squad here, leading them, shooting from downtown. Taking a look at the overall performance so far here of the squad, as we see some highlights of another individual. That time it's Alex Murphy. But Hiroshima, when we take a look at their performance so far here, their last 5 games, they're on a 3-game winning streak. They've actually won 4 out of the last 5. Their only loss was an 80-75 setback to Osaka Evesa. For LEVANGA Hokkaido, they've lost 3 straight. In fact, they've lost 4 out of their last 5. Their last victory was against the Shiga Lakes when they won that one 88-84 last December 4. And now let's enjoy the fanfare first as they introduce the hometown LEVANGA Hokkaido. Those are the players on the bench available there for Coach Sako Kinichi. And now we've got the starters for Hokkaido. As you see on your screens there, the comparative stats of these two squads. They're very close, actually. Except they're in 2-point shooting. And that's actually the second level. That is actually the points allowed. So both of them actually pretty good outputs of about 82 a game. But defensively, that is the huge stat, and that's why LEVANGA HOKKAIDO is at 5-14. Now we got their starting five. And there's the starting five for Coach Sako Kinichi. Starting out with number 0, Ryoma Hashimoto. Number 5, Alex Murphy. Number 11, they've got Ryota Sakura. Number 12, Brock Motum. And number 66, Yuta Matsushita. A lot of times Dwight Ramos is in that starting lineup, but unfortunately for their squad here today, again, he is still out with an injury. Our three officials handling proceedings here: referee Kitazawa, referee Sato, and referee Ishiki. Both squads are ready here for their battle this Saturday afternoon. As we take a look at the starters once again for the hometown LEVANGA HOKKAIDO. They've got Hashimoto, Murphy, Sakurai, Motum, and Matsushita. For the visiting Hiroshima Dragonflies, they've got Terashima, Tsuji, Evans, Sadohara, and Mayo. So it's Mayo and Brock Motum to jump things up here. Both squads on their feet. And you see that's customary here. After the jump ball, the coaching staff and the players from each squad look at their counterparts and bow. Tsuji from the outside will misfire. Evans will get that offensive rebound. They've got another shot here. Evans will come up short. They're going to walk things up here. You like that change of pace and tempo, trying to slow things down here for Hokkaido. They know they're a little bit undermanned. Let's see if they can try to milk every single possession. Motum will give it up. Will get it back. Motum with a floater will come up short. But again, using his height there, blocks the rebound away from Evans. And it's 2-0 for Hokkaido. Evans to the wing, extra pass. They're making the defense move from right to left. Sadohara's going to get fouled on that 15-foot jumper. Check that. That is Terashima. Their starting point. Sadohara is number 23, who is their main man defensively. First personal foul going to be called there in Yuta. Sadohara makes that first, looking to tie up this ball game early on. And we're tied at 2. Looks like Levanga Hokkaido will be going strictly to their half-court sets. That's offline. You saw it exactly from where we were watching. Shot there from Sakura. One and done that time. Here we go, Mayo. Nice pass. But they're going to say there's an infraction. So we're going the other way. That wouldn't have counted even if it dropped. Alex Murphy. It's a tight pass. Eventually ends up with Motum. Trying to go to the wing. Sakura. Murphy double clutched. Goes inside. And he might be fouled there by Evans. Watch his move. Spinning. Not much contact there from Evans. Nonetheless, that's going to be his first personal foul. And the last coverage we had over the weekend, Evans was in foul trouble. Let's see if he can stay away from that. Nick Mayo, on the other hand, didn't have a good ball game all around. Finished with just 5 points. But his team came away with the victory. Personally, though, I'm sure he'd like to be able to make up for that dismal outing. Let's see what transpires here personally from Nick Mayo's perspective. Mayo gets it inside. Evans will have to bring this one out. Evans for 3? No. Sets up Sadohara. Sadohara's gonna knock that one down. Check that, that's Terashima. Terashima now has got 4 points. It's a 2-point lead here for Hiroshima. At 5-3. One and done. Again, you can see Levanga just bringing it up closely and trying to set things up. Falling away, Chuji. That's a forced shot. He could have passed it out. He had Terashima on the wing. Now a chance for Hokkaido to tie things up. Murphy. Murphy likes that. He's going to miss once again, but he got fouled heading to the rack. 2 more free throws coming up here for Murphy. He had a split from the line a while ago. Let's see how he performs here. First personal foul going to be called on Ryo Terashima. Murphy. Good line, just a little bit too strong, and you can see the frustration there as he banged that basketball on the floor. There's Terashima, who picked up his first. He's going to miss both. 1 out of 3 now from the free throw line here for Alex Murphy. Evans quickly getting down court, and now they'll set things up. Try and look for some early offense. If it's not there, they're not going to force the issue. Chuji, another long pass. Almost intercepted. Those are the dangerous passes, especially if you got quick players on the other side, and Levanga does. Ryoma thought he had an interception there. Sakura there on your screens. Low scoring ball game here so far. They go inside. Mayo's gonna come up short though. He gets it back. Goes up even stronger. First 2 points in the ball game here for Mayo. And now it's a 4-point lead at 7-3. Alex lost it. And a foul is going to be called there. That's going to be number 2 on Yuta. He might have to be replaced this early. As you take a look at Coach Sako Kenichi, he knows some changes are in the offing. There's a confirmation. Second personal foul. On the other side, coming in is the gentleman listed as a power forward, but he's actually the backup point guard. That's Seiya Funyu, number 7. Almost a 5-second violation there. Here comes Evans. Brings it down quickly. Almost lost it. That off the foot of Murphy. So far, a frustrating start here for Murphy after missing 3 free throws. He's still smarting from that. Nonetheless, it's still early goings in this ball game. A lot can still happen. They're only down by 4, and we're only in the opening period. Terashima. Terashima inside. Didn't want to have anything to do with that shot. Shot clock down to 2. Sadohara realizes it, switches hands in midair, and scores. That's going to count. That's going to give Hiroshima this lead at 9-3, and trying to plug the holes in that defense is Coach Sako with this timeout. Coming off that timeout, let's see what they can come up with offensively here. Coming from Coach Sako. Hokkaido's trailing by 6. Long shot there from Motum. Maybe that's not the design. You would have wanted something a little bit easier. Foul going to be called there on Ryoma Hashimoto. That, though, is going to be the 3rd team foul. And still a lot of time to be played here in quarter number 1. Mayo tries to go inside. Sadohara will bring it back out. Can't get it inside to Mayo. On a sidestep and losing it there is Motum. Evans. Sadohara to the wing now. Funyu. There's going to be a slight nudge from the back. And a foul will be called on Tsukasa Nakano. Clearly a foul there. First personal foul on Nakano. That pass a little bit too low. Mayo's able to save it, but it goes to the wrong individual. No look pass! Running well. Getting that fast break opportunity here is Hokkaido. And Murphy now with 3 points in the ball game. Cutting that lead down to 4. That's a nice find. Mayo left open for 3. Yes! And now that lead is at 7, at 12-5. Ryoma. That's a nice move. That's textbook. Get the defender up in the air. Look for the open spot. Hit the jumper. Looked like Mayo was trying to get a heat check there. Looked like he was ready to launch. 5-point lead here enjoyed by Hiroshima. Hokkaido, on the other hand, already in the penalty, with still a lot of time remaining. Worried look there in Coach Sako, and he should be. His team's now down by 5. Quick pass, not gonna work. Blackshear has just checked in, gets that offensive rebound. Another 14 to work with. Mayo from the outside. Yes! He's got back-to-back threes for Nick Mayo. He's got 6 points now. That's what they like to see. Nick Mayo actually has 8 points. He had a basket inside that paint. He also has 5 rebounds. So already 8 and 5 here for Nick. Isaiah Murphy checking in for the first time. So we're going to have 2 Murphys on the floor. Alex, number 5. And number 5 on the other end also is Isaiah. 15-8 is our tally. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game for Hiroshima. Second and foul on Ryoma, and he's gonna have to be replaced. Shuto Terrazono checking in for the first time. This guy's quick. The problem is, this game's pace will slow down a little bit because fouls of Hokkaido are over the limit. Hiroshima going to make that first. Well, the fans asking him to miss. They're trying to make as much noise as they possibly can. Well, he's going to make both and increase their lead now to 10 at 17-7. Could be a long day here for Hokkaido and their fans, unless they're able to find some baskets. Daniel Danana has checked in. He's an athletic big man. There he is, trying to go to work. Looks for space, gets blocked. Blackshear was all over that one. And in fact, he had Mayo right in front of him as well. Funyu trying to trigger the break. Funyu inside, finds his man, but Blackshear misses. Gets it back and puts it through. Blackshear has just checked in. He now has 2 points and 3 rebounds. Now a 12-point lead at 19-7. Long 3. Works! Badly needed shot there. And they got it from Takahashi. Koyo is a gunner. He needs to be able to really find his range early, and he just walked all the way through. That was Matador defense shown here. And the lead is back up to 11. Koyo was looking for his shot there, had to give it up. Koyo's gonna launch once again. That was halfway down. That's a good shot. They're going to set things up once again. Blocked there on Murphy, and he promptly apologizes. 2 more free throws coming the way of Nick Mayo. So in the ball game right now is number 12, Takuto Nakamura. You can hear all those mooing sounds. But Mayo says, doesn't matter. I'm going to make my shot anyhow. (23-10). And that lead is increased further. Now to 13. Lead pass not going to work. Daniel Danana had the right thing in mind. His teammate just couldn't field it. That's Nagano. Mayo on the outside here to Murphy. Looks like Hiroshima's trying to go for the kill right here in the first period. Nice soft shot there from Nakamura. Nakano needs to make this one and does. That cuts into that 14-point lead. Nick Mayo comes up with a big slam here. And it's back up to 14 points. 27-13. Nick Mayo having an exceptional game. He now has 12 points. That turnover is not going to help the cause of the boys in black. Shuto saying, hey, you got to remember, I'm only 5'6". Dwayne Evans is going to check back in. A while ago, you saw the first entry of Sean Long. He was the one who issued that errant pass. Nakano's going to pick up another personal here. And more free throws. 43.9 remaining. We're still here in quarter number 1. Well, Coach Kyle Milling has sat down. His team with a comfortable lead. Could be even more here. With 2 shots from Seiya Funyu. A little bit too strong there from Seiya. Aoki is going to check in for the first time here. That's Yasunori Aoki, 27-year-old point guard. Another turnover. Just too many turnovers here. Has really done Hokkaido in. You got 6 already. Blackshear from the outside. Connects. It is now 31-13. A timeout will have to be called once again with still 24.6 remaining. This lead already looks insurmountable. 2 timeouts already called by Coach Sako Kenichi because he knows this has really gotten out of hand. Let's see if this time they can score coming off that timeout. That's what they need, and they need it badly. Fraction of a second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. They're definitely going to take the last shot here. Unless they come up with another turnover. No, they don't. They're able to hold on to it. Terrazono goes inside. Long basket and one. That worked out in the end for their squad. Terrazono looking at his team and says there's still 2 more seconds. We got to play tough D. But of course they want Long to be able to make this shot here so they can come closer. They could come to within 15. Long now with one more shot. And then we're going to have one final heave here from Hokkaido. Trying to get his team closer and does. Evans, extra pass. That's not going to count, even if it dropped. But nonetheless, a very productive first quarter here. And that's why Nick Mayo is smiling from ear to ear. He has led their squad to a 31-16 advantage. What a terrific quarter here for Hiroshima, scoring 31 points. And they were able to hold Hokkaido to just 16. You have to give it to the fans here at the Hokkai Kitaedu though. They're still cheering on their squad. Long gets that to go. That's going to cut the lead down to 13. They're still in this ball game. A lot of time still to be played. Second quarter's just begun. But you don't want to spot your opponents that much. Short there in that 3. An opportunity once again to come closer. Arakawa has reinserted at the latter part of that first period. That's nice swarming defense. Arakawa's asking for it in the corner. Doesn't get it. Koyo with a shot. Just short. Evans with the board. He's pushing it up. Blackshear will get it back. Blackshear with the attack. Sidestepping move. And it's going to be a block called. Terrazono tried his very best, but that's just David versus Goliath. First personal foul there in Shuto. Blackshear now on the line for 2 shots. Blackshear makes both. It's back up to a 15-point advantage. Terrazono using his speed to get down court. Here's Koyo. Long gets away. Long really knows how to operate inside that paint. That's a great move there from a terrific athlete in Isaiah Murphy. Skying high for that one. He's got his first 2 points. Terrazono to Long. That's what Long can do. But he's going to blow the cripple. Pretty good defense put up there by Blackshear. Blackshear once again. That's just too easy there for Evans. Lead is back up to 17. You need to put up better defense than that, that's for sure. Koyo almost lost it. Back to Long. Long will try to bring it to his comfort zone, but will lose it. Evans on the run once again. Long barking at the referee there. Nice look at Arakawa. They might give the foul to him. There he was with a swipe. Readily acknowledges it. That's his first. Nice look at Coach Kyle Milling, who is really comfortable in his seat right now. Makes you wonder when he's going to send in Nick Mayo. Nick Mayo is very instrumental in giving Hiroshima this big lead. Cross-court pass, Murphy for 3, bang! Isaiah Murphy now with 5 points, and it's now a 20-point advantage at 40-20. When Isaiah Murphy's hitting from the outside, he's deadly because he's more lethal going to the basket. Motum gets away inside. Evans just gave it to him. That's smart there from Dwayne. Not wanting to give up a basket and one opportunity. Blackshear with a handoff. Evans forces the issue, gets denied. That was against a double teaming defensive stance. Nice smile there by Evans. Looks at Sean Long, says, come on, you didn't block me, did you? You got a lot of body. And they're still talking to one another. The veteran Shogo Asayama will be inserted into the lineup now by Coach Kyle. He gave them very good minutes the last time out. He had 2 threes for a total of 6 points in about 8 minutes of action. Tsuji back in action as well. Left open. Bang! That's a recipe for disaster if you're going to leave somebody of his caliber that wide open. Now a 21-point advantage. One and done on the offensive end here for Hokkaido. And they're having to play defense once again. That's going to be another foul. An early one again here on Arakawa. That was a missed opportunity for a steal. Ryo Terashima lost the handle. They're going to get it back though. Tsuji to the wing. Evans. Blackshear will launch a long two. Come up short. Shuto trying to speed down. Motum for three. No. Long's there. Oh, Blackshear just got pushed out of the way. Long really likes to get those offensive boards. And a slight nudge there is going to be called against Blackshear as he picks up his personal. Long's going to get that one to drop. Blackshear saying, I was just standing there, and it did look like it. It was pushed out of the way. Nonetheless, 2 free throws coming here for Long, and he makes both. Four minutes gone here in the second period. Tsuji. A little bit too strong that time on his three. Yarazono will miss though. And again, Long's there. Basket and one opportunity here for Sean Long, showing everybody just why he is one of the most powerful players inside that shaded area. You got to find a body and put a body on him whenever that shot goes up, or else that's going to be the result. Third personal foul is going to be called there on Dwayne Evans, and he's going to hit that bench. Mayo's going to check in. They do have a very good lead though. And Mayo, who's got the hot hand, is back in action. They can't find him. Eventually they do. And he scores. Basket and one. Opportunity there on the other side. That's big action there. Lead is back up to 19. Could be 20 here. That's going to be the third personal foul on Arakawa. Arakawa will hit the bench. .458 still to be played here in the first half as we get to this official timeout. Bonus free throw is going to drop there for Nick Mayo. That's going to give him a total of 15 points, 6 rebounds. Trying to get it to Long. Why not? He's been the main man. As so, once again, another offensive putback here for Sean Long. Blackshear setting that pick. Hiroshima will give it up. Tsuji. Not yet looking for his shot here. Mayo tries to get it to his gunner. Actually, you know, I like that. Instead of putting up a hurried shot, it might have been blocked. It might lead to a easy basket on the other end. Tsuji just held on to that and says, let's play D. Looked like a wise decision that time. Who knows, sometimes other coaches will say, that might have dropped. If you throw up that Hail Mary. Hiroshima, pocket pass behind Blackshear there. Another turnover here for the squad of the Dragonflies. Just number 4 though. Three and a half remaining here. Brock Motum inside. Flips it up and through. Slowly but surely, they're making their rally. Taking advantage of this turnover, and Sakura will score. And a timeout will have to be called by Coach Kyle Milling. Suddenly, their lead has been whittled down to just 14. Well, the fans here at the Hokkaido Kitael, very happy because now they see another steal, and that's going to bring the house down. That lead is just down to 11. Quick steal, nice basket there from Hashimoto. Let's see who can bring back some semblance of order here for the visitors. Mayo leading all scorers. We'll lose it. Motum to Long. They're going to reset. A lot of time on their shot clock. Hashimoto almost lost it. Saves it. Long will get it. Out of his comfort zone though. That's a nice pass. Basket's not going to drop though for Matsushita. That would have cut it down to 9, possibly 8, if he wasn't stepping on that line. Rio. Blackshear. That's a smart move. He knew he had the mismatch against Sakura. And he forced the issue. If you're Coach Kyle Milling, you like to take your chances with those kind of odds. But the foul is going to be called. Not on Sakura. It will be on Yuta Matsushita, his third. Blackshear makes that first. Blackshear so far now with already 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. That lead is back up to 13. Matsushita will be replaced. Koyo comes right back in. They have another gunner in Koyo Takahashi. Inside now to Motum. Motum with a fall away. That'll drop. Motum is extremely confident putting up those short jumpers because he knows Long's there for the putback just in case. Still an 11-point lead here by Hiroshima. From the outside, yes, that's going to be the third three of Nick Mayo. Mayo now with 18 points here in the first half. Hashimoto asking for clearance. They get it to Long. Long power dribble. And he'll be fouled there by Blackshear. He came in a little bit late. Look at that great ball movement. Clearly a hack there on the arm. And he knew it. That's his second. Long's gonna miss from the free throw line though. Keep that lead at 14. Alex Murphy's gonna check back in. Here's Mayo. But they're going to bring out Sean Long here for the final minute. Curious decision because he's been doing so well. And with only less than a minute, he can rest during the halftime break. But again, Coach Sako gets paid the big bucks. Nice cut there inside. And the lead is back up to 15 here. Terashima now starting to find his groove. Difference of 5 seconds on the game clock and the shot clock. Brock Modem gets away for 2. Now we got a shootout. Motum now with 10 points because both teams have really settled down offensively. The thing is, it's still a 13-point advantage here for Terashima and company. That 3 not gonna count for Chuji. But the problem is, Hokkaido is in the penalty, so 2 more free throws here for the sweet shooting Tsuji. 6.6 seconds remaining, which means still good time for Hokkaido to be able to get a good shot. And that's why you have Alex Murphy there. Well, the foul they say was called earlier, so Blackshear was the offended party. He led to the line and makes the first. Sadohara's going to check back in. Same with Nakano. Looks like Alex Murphy's going to try to check in if Blackshear makes this free throw. He's going to miss though. So no subs allowed. Koyo from deep. A little bit too strong. 2 quarters done here at the Hokkai Kita-Edu And Nick Mayo, making up for his dismal performance the last time out, now has 18 points, 7 rebounds, and his squad is up by 14, 54-40. Take a look at some of the action here of the first 2 quarters. An exceptional start here by the visiting Hiroshima Dragonflies. They got off to a 5-3 start, and they continued to pour on the pressure. One of the few turnovers here. No look pass, and Alex Murphy will get an easy 2, courtesy of that pass from Koya. Daniel Danana sets that pick. Koya launches and hits. Koya Takahashi doing so well from the outside. Takahashi so far really only just scored that basket that you saw, but he does have 3 assists. The youngster floating it through, that was Nakamura. And then Mayo comes up with a big slam. Mayo had an exceptional 2 quarters with 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. There's Isaiah Murphy getting away. That's the other Murphy. This time for the Dragonflies. And he hits a 3. He would finish with 5. Blackshear with the assist. Blackshear had great numbers. Scoring 10 points. He had 6 boards and 4 dimes. First quarter ended in favor of Hiroshima, 31-16. And then they increased it. Talking about their lead, they brought it all the way up to 21. What with Sean Long scoring inside and Sakura scoring on this layup here, they were able to whittle down that lead. Just too many turnovers at one stretch. And look at Hashimoto draining that one. Still a lot of fight here from the Levanga Hokkaido squad, despite the fact that they have no Dwight Ramos. Nice no-look pass. Terashima slices through that and gets another 2 points as we break down the numbers here of the first 2 quarters of play. 14-point lead by the Dragonflies. Shooting from 2-point distance, just about the same. The big difference really was from 3. 58% as compared to 25%. Also, because of more free throws, 13 as compared to 5. That's how Hiroshima was able to build up their lead. Looking at the overall shooting percentage, 60% for Hiroshima, 50% for Levanga Hokkaido. In terms of the turnovers, it's now essentially even at 7-8. Points in the paint, just about even as well. 22-20. And the bench scoring, really not too much difference there. 20-21. Look at the rebounding though. The Dragonflies, 20 boards as compared to just 11 for Levanga Hokkaido. In the assists, it's +4. 14 assists for Hiroshima as compared to Levanga's 10. Steals just about even. 6 for Hokkaido, 5 for the Dragonflies. Let's take a look at the leading scores for both these squads. For Hokkaido, Long's got 14 points. 10 points for Motum and 5 for Hashimoto. On the other side, for the Dragonflies, they're led by Nick Mayo, that gentleman there on your screens with 18 points. Blackshear had 10 and 9 for Ryo Terashima. Rebounding story, Nick Mayo lording it over with rebounds, got 7. 6 by Blackshear and 2 by Terashima. 4 apiece for Sean Long and Brock Motum, and Daniel Dan Nana with 1. In the assists department, 4 assists for Terashima, 4 assists for Blackshear, and 2 for Evans. For the trailing squad, Levanga Hokkaido, Takahashi's got 3, Terazono has 2, and Daniel Dan Nana has 1. Mayo falling away here, starts out with another 2 points to open up the third. He's got 20. Lead is back up to 16. Hashimoto from downtown, a little bit offline. Another rebound here for Mayo, and he comes racing down court. Now they'll set things up. HIROSHIMA on the outside. Blackshear left open. A little bit too strong that time. But they got the shot that they were looking for. They were getting the open shot. They're moving that ball and finding the open man so quickly. Chance of Levanga. That pass a little bit late. Almost stolen there by Sadohara. Matsushita apologizes. They got 6 seconds in their shot clock. Getting away for two. Matsushita, they forgot about him. He fell inside the shaded area, tried to pick himself up, was moving out, and then suddenly just cut back in. Smart move. Mayo from the outside puts up a three and hits. Nick Mayo's hitting from three. That is his fourth already. So 12 points of his 23 from downtown. Nice look inside. Motom's going to get that one back. Blackshear was out of the play that time. 12 points now for Brock Motom. Lead is still at 15. HIROSHIMA. Blackshear will give it back. Back to Blackshear. Makes a nice turn. 2G for three. Slash. Lead is back up to 18. You cannot leave 2G that wide open. That's his second three. Hashimoto kicks it out. Extra pass. Koyo hits. Check that. That's Sakura. Sakura now with 5 points in 12 minutes of action. Sadohara, the youngster, calling out the play for his squad. It ends up with Blackshear. Blackshear might have to put this one up. Tsuji forces the issue. That was close. Almost a 4-point play. 3 free throws coming up here on the fourth personal foul on Matsushita. He was closing out a little bit too close that time. And again, now again, you hear all those moves. Let's see if it bothers Tsuji. He's gonna make that. 2 more coming the way of Naoto Tsuji. That's offline. You saw that one. Too much to the left. He's gonna have one more. Makes the adjustment, knocks that down. 2 out of 3, and he's got a total of 8 points. That lead is back up to 17 here. Motom kicks it out. Hashimoto for 3, connects. 64-50 is our tally. 8 points now in the contest here for Hashimoto. Tsuji overcooks that one. Sadohara was there though. He got the inside track, and Motom will pick up a personal. Sadohara doing the dirty work inside. Mayo will misfire there from the wing. Corner three. Nakano there hitting. They're now starting to find their range from three. We talked about the fact that there was a huge discrepancy there. 3-point numbers from the Dragonflies and Levanga. That would have cut it even closer. That would have brought it down to single digits. But it's still at 11. Sadora finds Blackshear. Blackshear to the wing. Tsuji for three. Swish! He's got 11 points now. Lead is back up to 14. There's a better flow to this quarter. Nakano to the wing. You see that passing, and Murphy's gonna come up short though. Tracked down there by Koyo. And a nice pass. Getting that layup there is Alex. Quick strip. Murphy, easy put down. And a quick timeout will be called here by Coach Kyle Milling. It seems like his team has relaxed just a little bit too early. You gotta appreciate that timeout from Coach Kyle Milling. His team's still up in double digits. They're up by 10. But he saw that they weren't really playing at the top of their game. He brings back Evans. Evans does have 3 personal fouls, and that's a well-run play coming off that fast break, giving them another 13-point lead. Bounce pass a little bit too tight. Alex says, my bad. But at least Coach Sako's team is back in it. Halfway gone here in the third. Isaiah to the wing. Trying to get a running start. Evans kisses it off the glass. And that lead is back up to 15. Hashimoto trying to use that pick. Murphy to the wing. Stolen by the other Murphy. Handoff. And Nick Mayo just waited for the foul. Got fouled by Nakano and threw it up. Just in case. He might have gotten a 3-point play that fell well short. But 2 free throws coming up here for Nick Mayo. You see Justin Baltasar there at the end of the bench. Third personal foul going to be called on Nakano. And A timeout will be called now by Coach Sako Kinichi. Second is good as well here for Nick Mayo. That gives them an even more comfortable lead. Hence the timeout called by Coach Sako. Motum tries to get away inside. Overshoots. Kept alive there by Alex Murphy and put through there by Brock Motum. That's going to keep them in the ball game. Under 4 minutes to be played here in the third. A little bit too strong. No, it's going to drop. Second personal foul going to be called there on Terashima. Evans gives it up to Mayo. Mayo's going to bring it closer. Almost lost it. Evans! That was a fortunate turn of events there for the boys in white. Back up to a 16-point lead here. Foul's going to be called on Funyu. Not necessarily a bad foul. That's his first and only the second team foul for Hiroshima. Here comes Koyo. Koyo Takahashi, their main gunner. They're trying to look for him right away, as quickly as they possibly can. Foul's going to be called. Might be on Nick Mayo. That will be the third team foul on Hiroshima. It is on Mayo. Just his first. Sean Long's going to check in. He was very effective in that first half, especially down low. Let's see if they try to go to him quickly. Now they've got 3 fouls in the last minute. And lo and behold, it's Hiroshima going to get into the penalty ahead this time. They went on a fouling spree. That's going to fall short. Long couldn't get to it. Terashima racing down court. Now we'll wait for the troops. We have not seen that backcourt that much. Seiya Funyu usually comes in for Terashima. They're playing together now. Isaiah Murphy will miss. Murphy was complaining. He felt that there was a lot of contact inside as, watch him here, comes inside. There's a little bit of a nudge. Tries to keep that alive. But in the end, they say it's the ball of Hokkaido. And a foul's going to be called there on Seiya Funyu. That's going to mean 2 free throws here for Hokkaido. Hokkaido's been able to take care of their 3 team fouls. Long trying to get confirmation on their defensive assignments. As Nakano gets that free throw, he's got 7 in total. We'll make both. Kenny Blackshear will check back in. Almost a turnover. Mayo is able to recover. And then, eventually, it is a turnover. Scoring there is Brock Motum. And that leads down to 12. He's got 17 points in total. Member of the Australian national basketball squad. Mayo with the jumper. Just quiets that crowd once again. Nick Mayo now with 30 points. After just 5 points the last time out in that victory though. Today, picking up the slack for his team. Motum given a lot of space. Makes that 3. That's in his bag of tricks. You can't leave him that wide open. Leads back down to 11. Remember, Hiroshima in the penalty. Hokkaido still with 1 more foul to give. Quick handoff. Isaiah from the outside overshoots. Tracked down though by Blackshear. Ooh. Are we gonna have a technical? Let's watch it here. Are they going to review this one first? You see the motion of the referee quickly. So they're going to give a foul on Blackshear. That's interesting. That's a big call. So he makes that shot off the technical. And they're going to get possession. So that leads down to 10. Could be even more. A minute 32 still to be played here in the third. Hashimoto racing down court. They want to really milk the possessions. A foul's going to be called there on Funyu, so more free throws. Third personal foul there on Seiya. Levanga really trying to take advantage here of the foul trouble situation. Coach Kyle Milling shaking his head. Makes both. And that leads down to 8. Big uprising here by Levanga Hokkaido. Blackshear says, let me bring it down myself. Can they stem the tide? Mayo forcing the issue. Takes it out. Shot clock down to 7. Seifunyu, a little behind the back dribble, and an offensive foul is going to be called. Seifunyu trying to get confirmation there. So they're going to say Blackshear held on. That's going to be number 4 for Kenny. They're still up by 8. But the momentum has clearly swung the way of Hokkaido here. Can they try to get to the free throw line once again? That's where they've made most of their points. Koyo up high. Easy slam there from Sean Long. That leads down to 16 points in the contest now for Long. Beleaguered look now on the faces of Hiroshima. They almost lost it. Extra pass. Funyu for 3. That just might really help them out. I'll look for something going towards the basket once again. Shot clock is off. They want to go for the last shot here. Trying to go inside. Long once again gets denied there. And they're going to say he didn't get off in time. So there actually was a shot clock. Now 2.8 remaining here in the third. Long asking for a foul, none given. Hokkaido has one more foul to give here in the last 2.8. But a big uprising here in the third. Mayo. He had a good look. Just overcooked that one. Well, a pretty good quarter for them. They scored 32. They held Hiroshima down to 27. And they've cut this lead down to just 9 heading into the fourth. Fourth quarter's upon us here. And Hokkaido right back in this one. They were down by as much as 21 points at 43-22. But now they're within striking distance. They're going to miss from point blank range from Long though. Mayo racing down court. 5 against 4. Quick foul will be called there on Terrazono. Mayo just knocking down Terrazono like he was a twig. Second personal foul going to be called on Shuto. Murphy gets it inside to Aoki. Mayo gets Koyo on that switch. Aoki inside. A little bit too strong. Nice rebound by Motum. Shuto racing down court. Finds Brock. Brock inside. Gets denied, but a foul will be called there on Sadohara. He readily acknowledges. Well, there was contact there. He put down his arm. He might have been better served. He just kept his hands up. Sadohara only his first personal foul. That's the first team foul for the Dragonflies here in the fourth. Nice smile there from Coach Sako. Finding the humor in the situation despite the fact that they're down. And you see a lot of worried looks on the faces of the fans here at the Hokkai Kita Edu. Motum's going to make that second. It's going to cut the lead down to 7. A lot of time remaining in this one. Evans will check in. He's saddled with personal fouls though. But they need him inside. They need his scoring. Evans right now actually playing on borrowed time with 4 personal fouls. Mayo gets away. Trying to kiss that off the glass was just short. Chance once again for Hokkaido to come closer. Koyo. Koyo flips it up. It's not going to drop. Evans with a good board. That's a poor foul. Why did Koyo have to come up with that kind of a foul? That far away from the basket. Just his first personal. That's going to give Hokkaido 2 this early into the quarter. Naoto Chuji will check back in. That's going to space the floor even better for the Dragonflies. Trying to find some space, and that's going to be another foul, which is going to make it number 3. So just one more. They're going to be in the penalty. That's why you're questioning that foul by Koyo earlier. Little nudge there from Nakano. That's going to be 4 Nakano. And only a minute and a half gone. Mayo left open for this one and connects once again. He's got 5 threes. He's got a total of 33 points, 15 of those coming from long range. That's a poor pass. They look inside. Evans, sidestepping move, flips it up and through. Good timeout called here by Hokkaido. Flat start for their squad here in the fourth, as they now trail by 12. 8:06 to be played here in this contest. 12-point lead enjoyed by Hiroshima. Once again, we'd like to thank all of you for joining us for B-League action here this Saturday afternoon, as we've got Hokkaido battling it out with Hiroshima. Oh, whipping that pass inside. Alex Murphy converts. Murphy now with 9 points to go with 1 rebound and 1 assist. Evans tries to reply quickly. Falling away. That'll drop that little baby hook. And the lead's back up to 12. He's got 10 markers. Talking about Dwayne Evans. Bounce pass. Nice sneaky move inside from Yuta Matsushita. The kid's only 23 years old and he knows his way around that basketball court. Evans. Are they going to dare somebody who's hit 5 threes already? Evans will fall away. And that will put Hokkaido in the penalty. Not to mention that fact that we've got Evans shooting 2 from the line right now. Foul's going to be called on Shuto Terrazono. 7:04 still to be played. And Hiroshima will be shooting free throws from here on in. You can hear all those moves. Doesn't seem to be bothering the players though. I guess they like milk. Evans again swishes that. Back up to a 12-point lead. Murphy setting that pick. Doesn't get the pass. Eventually does. He might have been better served just taking that 3. Instead of forcing the issue inside, there was a double team on long. Murphy with a handoff. Shot clock's down to 3. Do they realize it? Terrazono does. Puts up a prayer. Not answered. Evans. Evans still. Evans will get it back. Find his gunner. Another 3. Not that time. But Isaiah Murphy comes in. Gets another rebound. Coach Kyle Milling says, let's use some clock. That's going to drop there for Evans. And the lead's back up to 14. Terrazono going to be stopped there. That was a good foul from Murphy. He saw that his team was not set up defensively. Second personal foul there on Isaiah. Hashimoto checks back in. They need his outside sniping. Brock finds Hashimoto. Hashimoto didn't want to pull the trigger though. And he'll give that pass behind Matsushita. Turnover here. That is turnover number 12 for Hokkaido. That's why Hashimoto should have just taken that open 3. Here's Evans once again. Can't bank it through. Nice entry pass inside, and Motum knew he had the inside track. Second personal foul going to be called here on Mayo. He beat Mayo to the spot there. Moto makes the first. They've got to make their move here in the next minute and a half. Already 23 points for Brock. Funyu playing the point. And there's that foul, and that's why you don't want to get into early foul trouble. There was no challenge really that far away from the basket, but because they're in the penalty, it's 2 free throws for Dwayne Evans. Motum realizes it and says, my bad. 2 easy shots once again here for Dwayne, who has done so well from the free throw line. And he continues to ring that bell. He's got 15 points. Great all-around showing by all the imports. Blackshear has done his share as well. Right now, Evans has got 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nick Mayo has led the scoring with 33. He's got 9 boards and 2 dimes. Back up to a 15-point lead. Needing a basket now is Hokkaido. Alex, all the way to Nakano. A lot of movement. Trying to free up Hashimoto. Shot clock's winding down. It's at 4. Nakano flips it up and through. Funyu pushes it forward. Inside to Evans once again. Evans. There's going to be a foul, and there's going to be free throws. And those free throws will happen when we come back. 4:59 to be played here as we get to this technical timeout. Official timeout. We stop past the 5-minute mark after the second, during the second and fourth quarters, after the 5-minute mark. Once again, taking advantage of the foul situation are the Dragonflies. And another free throw there, put through by Evans. He's got 17 points now. A lot of them coming from the free throw line. Especially his last 3. Could be 4. Nick Mayo rested as Kenny Blackshear will check back in. We can bring Nick Mayo back at maybe the 2-minute mark, fully rested. Hashimoto launches and misfires. Evans attacks once again. Quick entry, and it's a basket and 1 opportunity here. He knows that the other team is in penalty. They're not going to really play that close. He gets inside that shaded area, and he makes the defense pay. Evans gets another free throw to drop. And that lead is now 18. And at this point, they can afford to trade baskets. Look at the long arms once again of Isaiah, making it tough there on those passes to get through. They've got to get some quick baskets. That would have helped. Doesn't drop though for Murphy. Now they'll use some clock. They find Evans once again. They might not even need the services of Mayo. Going with the left hand. And is now a 20-point advantage. 23 points now in the contest here for Evans. And it looks like the Dragonflies will coast to victory here. Back to the action. Let's see if Hokkaido can pull off a miracle here. Mathematically still possible, but not likely. Motum will fall short. Long can get the rebound. Eventually will fall to him and he'll put that through. Long now with 18 points, 8 rebounds. But they're still down by 18, and now, wisely, Evans and company will use clock. Hiroshima back in the ball game, and a foul will be called there on Matsushita on the cutting black shear. Five fouls on Matsushita. His day's done. Blackshear putting the icing on the cake here. Back up to a 20-point lead. Long facing the double team here, has to kick it out. Shot clock at 6. They might not even get a shot off. Yes, they do. Almost dropped. Motum with a putback. Under 3 to be played. But they're facing an 18-point advantage for the Dragonflies. And another 2 free throws coming the way here of Evans. Off another foul from Motum. Motum complaining about that one. Maybe you might have to agree with him. There wasn't too much contact. But again, you can't get yourself into early foul trouble. Evans will knock that one through. Evans now with 24 points. Approaching the high of Nick Mayo. Nick Mayo is relaxed on the bench, says, I'm done with my 33 for the day. One of the few times we've seen Evans miss from the free throw line. And now at this stage, it's not going to hurt them. Still, swarming defense shown here. Long couldn't hold on to it. Nice help defense there from Isaiah Murphy. Evans will bring it down. He says, come on, foul me. Let me get some more shots. But now they definitely just want this clock to expire. Look at that forced shot. It'll drop. Motum kicks it out. Shuto Terrazono overshoots. Tip is going to go here to the Dragonflies, and they should just hold on to this one. No, Blackshear will attack. They'll be fouled there by Sean Long. Well, I guess from Blackshear's point of view, he says, let me get some points. I've only got 12. He does have 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Close to a triple-double here for Kenny. First personal foul going to be called on Long, but they're going to pull him out. His day's done. And Murphy will check in. At this point, maybe it might be better to have some of your locals in there. Get them some burn. Aoki will check in place of Isaiah Murphy. Nakamura has also checked in. Evans has been rested. They should bring out Blackshear as well, unless they want him to pad his stats. He might be able to get 2 more rebounds so he can get a double-double. I don't think he's going to get 3 assists here, though, in the final 2 minutes. But despite the fact that he doesn't have his triple-double, those are still outstanding numbers. To the wing. Nakano didn't want to pull the trigger. Sakura will. A little bit too strong. There's the rebound from Blackshear. Blackshear says, put it up. And he gets the offensive rebound. And he's got 10 boards. So he got his double-double. He now has 16 points, 10 rebounds. Almost picked up that one. That would have been number 11. Could he pick up 3 assists? I think they wanted to get his triple-double. He's definitely not going to get it here. 2-man game. Looking for an open teammate. This could be an assist. Nope. He'll bring it closer. Sadohara. 112.85 is our tally. 4 shot there by Sakura. Under 40 to be played. Nakamura handling. Blackshear now. Can he find an open teammate? Well, they're not putting it up. Time for one final attempt here before the final score. Murphy forcing the issue. And he says a foul will be called there on Sadohara. Still stopping the clock. Murphy will try to get to double digits as Sadohara picks up his second personal foul. The line on Alex Murphy. He's got 9 points, 1 board, and 2 dimes. This should end scoring. Murphy now gets to 10 points. Brings Hokkaido to 86. It'll still be a loss once again for Hokkaido as they fall to 5 and 15. He'll make both. They're not even going to bring it down court. They don't need to. Another win here for the Dragonflies as they improve to 16 victories against 4 setbacks. And there's your hero, Nick Mayo, leading his squad with 33 points. That's your final score. 112 for Hiroshima, 87 for Hokkaido. We're going to hear from Coach Kyle Milling in a bit as they thank the fans first, their particular fans, for traveling here to Hokkaido to cheer them on. And then, of course, they also acknowledge the crowd that have come here to watch this ball game between Hiroshima and their squad. Here in the hometown of Hokkaido at the Hokkai Kita-Edu. Kyle Milling has really made us home here in Japan. He speaks a lot of Japanese. I'm wondering if he's speaking English there to Seiya. Well, the players of the Dragonflies thanking all the fans here of both Hokkaido and Hiroshima as they make their way back into the tunnel. We now have Hokkaido going to address their fans here. They're disappointed, but in the end, their team did put up a pretty good stand. It would fall short though. But we will listen to Coach Kyle Milling in a bit, and quite possibly Nick Mayo. And then we'll go to the highlights, and also we'll show you the numbers. But just in case you want to know, the Dragonfly shot 58% from the field. Levanga, 47%. In terms of rebounding, it was 37 to 28 in favor of Hiroshima. Assists were dead even at 24. Steals, Levanga actually had one more, 8 as compared to 7. Blocks were even at 2 apiece. Turnovers, 13 for Levanga, 11 for Hiroshima. Just waiting for Coach Kyle Milling to get ready. And here he is, Coach Kyle Milling.
最多の112得点での勝利となりました。まず感想を一言お願いします。
Thank you. First of all, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa to Juliet. And no, we had a very high-scoring game. That was the most we scored all year. I wish it was a little bit more defensive, but we played very well, shot the ball very well tonight. And hopefully, ashita, we can keep the same rhythm and try to get another win tomorrow.
そうです、本当に今季最多の112得点ということで勝利できて本当に嬉しく思っています。やっぱりもうちょっとディフェンスよくできたら良かったなと思うんですけども、しっかりとシュートも入りましたし、少しずつリズムも作れることができたので、明日もしっかり同じ強度で勝ちに行きたいと思っています。
連勝を続けてきたの今日を迎えたわけですけど、ゲームの入り方としてはどういうところを気をつけられましたか？特にオフェンスとディフェンスについて聞きたいです。
Well, tonight we really wanted to pass the ball and move the ball because Hokkaido is very strong in the first rotation. And we knew if we moved the ball, we'd get some good shots after. So hopefully tomorrow we can do the same thing. And defensively, we need to be better because we lost too many balls and gave up too many easy baskets on the offensive rebound. So we got to clean that up tomorrow.
そうですね、やっぱり北海道さんもかなりアグレッシブなディフェンスを最初の、プレーからやってくるので、しっかりとピックアンドロールを1回目、2回目とどんどん使ってズレを作ろうというふうには考えていましたし、やっぱりディフェンスをもっと今日以上にできるかなと思いますので、しっかりと明日今日以上の強度で戦っていきたいなと思いますね。
得点差があってから追い上げられて、特に第4クォーターですね、4ファールだったエヴァンス選手、かなり早い時間帯にコートに戻されましたが、あの時の心境はいかがでしたか
Yes, I was a little bit worried with the foul trouble tonight, but Dwayne came in with 4 fouls in the third quarter towards the end and dominated the game in the second half. And I have a lot of confidence in him with Kerry and Nick and all the players. And I was worried about it, but I have confidence in him being smart and finishing the game like he needed to.
そうです、やっぱり3クォーターの最後の方でですね、やっぱりケリーとドウェインとがファウルトラブルになってちょっと心配はしたんですが、僕はですね、本当にもうその3人も含め全選手を本当に信頼はしているので、やっぱりそれ以上の活躍をやっぱりしてくれたなと、ドウェインもしっかりですね、全選手が3クォーターから4クォーター最後までしっかりといい活躍してくれてですね、本当に良かったと思っていますね。
わかりました。明日に向けて一言よろしくお願いします。
Yes, 2 weeks ago we had 5 games in the week. We started off 4-0, and then we lost the 5th win in Osaka. So this week I challenged the players to try to get the 5th win tomorrow. It's going to be tough, but I challenged them to concentrate. We're going to work hard, watch video, and come back tomorrow.
そうです、本当にアウェイで今4連勝中なので、しっかりと明日5連勝できるように自信を持って明日またアタックしていきたいなと思いますね。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。おめでとうございました。
Arigato, and kite arigato to all the fans. Natateshi fan Ichiban in Japan, the Hiroshima Dragonflies. So, onegashimasu. Ikachi jacket, hopefully tomorrow as well. Ashita.
ありがとうございました。
Next time.
As we talked about, he has spoken now a lot of Japanese. He really loves his stint here in Japan, and he's looking forward to even more years doing so well here for his squad, the Dragonflies. You have 2 fans there, and those fans have really brought their cameras to be able to take a lot of snapshots of the action. Those are professional grade cameras. As we get set to listen to Nick Mayo. Here's Nick.
名誉選手おめでとうございます。まずは今季最多得点の112点の勝利となりました。チームの感想を教えてください。
Oh yeah, thank you. We played really hard tonight. We started off with great energy. It got a little sloppy for us in the third quarter, but we were able to come together and just play our style of basketball. And tonight we were able to make a lot of shots.
そうです、本当にいい出だしができたのかなと思いますし、いいエナジーで最初から戦い抜けたかなと思います。サードクォーターにかけてもうちょっとですね、ボールターンオーバーしたりとかいろんなミスも起こったんですけども、全員がですね本当にいいシュートを決めれたので、本当に今日はいい勝利だったと思っていますね。
ご自身の活躍でいくと今季最多の33得点で、スリーポイントは自己最多で6本でもリバウンドも9本取ってます。この辺りに関してはいかがでしょうか。
Yeah, last couple of games, I've been playing a little sloppy. So I was glad I was able to come out here. My teammates and coaching staff trusted in me. They were able to give me good looks, and I was able to knock down some shots today.
そうですね、本当にここ最近の自分のパフォーマンスちょっとあまり良くはなかったので、しっかりと今日は絶対やってやるぞという気持ちでこのコートに立ちましたし、やっぱりコーチも他のチームメイトもですね、しっかりと僕にパスを供給してくれたので、そこからいいシュートにつなげられたのかなと思っています。
第3クォーターから第4クォーターにかけて追い上げられる立場となったときに、自身としてはどういうことを意識されましたか？
Yeah, I mean, they came out with a lot of energy in the third quarter. They were able to get us to turn the ball over. We got into some foul trouble, but we were able to come together as a team. You know, take a deep breath, get some stops, get some makes on the offensive side, and we're able to extend the lead. You know, get a good win here.
そうです、本当に今のおっしゃる通りで、サードクォーター、4クォーター、やっぱり相手がどんどんプレッシャーかけてきて、ターンオーバーであったり、ドウェインとケリーのファウルトラブルであったりがあって、まずは一つ落ち着こうと、でオフェンスでしっかりとイージーなショットを一つずつ決めていこうというふうに考えていましたし、チームメートも本当に冷静で、最後まで戦い抜けたと思っていますね。
過去に在籍していた北海道でのプレーというところで、明日に向けて一言よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, you know, first of all, it was great being back in here too, seeing a lot of the fans, and you know, seeing my Hokkaido jersey here. So I appreciate the support from the fans here. Tomorrow, you know, we got to come out with the same energy. We know they're going to come out and play hard, be aggressive. So we're going to hopefully try and do what we did today, come out with some energy, and try and get another win.
そう本当北海道にまた戻ることができて本当に良かったなと思いますし、北海道時代の僕のユニフォームを着たファンの皆様とかもいましたので、本当に嬉しく思います。明日ですね、しっかりと北海道さんもかなりエナジーを持ってやってくると思うので、しっかりと今日と同じ強度を持って明日戦い抜いて勝ちたいなと思っています。
わかりました。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。Thank you.
You just like the way Nick Mayo breaks down that game. And you can see they were very happy with the victory here today. But again, they want back-to-back victories here. They want to stay in step with the leaders, which are the Ryukyu Golden Kings. So now let's go to the highlights. Missed attempt there coming from Brock Modem, but because of his length, he's going to get that offensive rebound. Not necessarily the best of quarters for Hokkaido here in the first. They only scored 16 points. And the thing was, they allowed their opponents to score 31. Here, one of the few turnovers. And a no-look pass. Alex Murphy will get away. Koyo Takahashi picks up one of his 3 dimes. And they're doing what he does best. Gunning from the outside, knocks down that 3. Nakamura showing us a thing or two for this youngster. He's gonna lay that one up, kiss it off that rim so softly it'll drop. Mayo, little stutter step, and then he'll finish with a slam. He lulled the defense to sleep. And then one gentleman who we know that can sky, that's Alex Murphy. And he hits that occasional 3. He'll knock that one down. Blackshear with one of his 7 assists. Chuji's gonna find his range from the outside, though they didn't count on him as much because Mayo really took the spotlight from downtown. Brock Modem scoring once again there. Mishandled. And that could be an assist there for Ryo Terashima. Some quick steals. Quick basket from Hashimoto. That'll bring them back in the ball game. As we talked about, the first quarter ended 31-16. At the half, it was 54-40. Still in favor of the visiting Hiroshima. Nice cut there by Terashima. Little halftime show. And then back to the action. In the third quarter, this belonged to Levanga. They scored 32 and they held their opponents to 27, so they were able to cut 5 off that lead. Matsushita gets away. And then from downtown, Nick Mayo once again. Nice two-man game that they ran all throughout this ball game. Blackshear, another assist. That time to Chuji. Look at that extra passing. We'll find Sakura at the corner, hitting that corner three. Third quarter would end, still with Hiroshima in the lead, but now just up by 9, 81-72. Tsuji continues to wax hot. So does Nick Mayo. Mayo would finish with 33 markers. Motum will miss. He'll get his miss back though. That was kept alive there by Alex Murphy. Once again, Motum delivers on the break. In the open court, especially up against a local, there's just no way he can be stopped. He's got the occasional three as well. All the big men in today's ball game have got to be able to shoot it from the outside. Koyo finds his big man Long, and Long hammers it through. Long had a very good second quarter, but in the second half, his efficiency was negated. And there, once again, hitting from the outside was Nick Mayo. Shuto, inside, finds Murphy. Murphy would eventually finish with 10 points, but not enough contribution from him to help out his squad here as they will fall 112-87. Evans made his living from the free throw line. And that was a lucky shot though. Talk about throwing up a prayer, that was answered. Blackshear will pick up his 10th board there. And Sadohara will end scoring with that basket inside. As we break down the numbers of this one. Final score 112-87. Just about even. 62% from 2-point range. But again, the big difference really was from 3. 52% as compared to 26. Free throw numbers also getting plus 13 here was Hiroshima. Shooting 29 out of 33 for an 87% clip as compared to just 16 out of 22 for a 72% clip for Levanga Hokkaido. 13 turnovers as compared to 11. So 2 more turnovers for Levanga. Points in the paint, just about even. Plus 4, in fact, for the losing Hokkaido squad. And they even had 2 more bench points. They got totally out-rebounded, though. Hokkaido did 37-28. And just allowing too many field goals, especially from 3. And because of that scorching clip, the Dragonflies will win this one. Individual scores. 25 points for Brock Modem. Sean Long had 18 and 11 for Hashimoto. Nick Mayo led all scorers and led the winners as well with 33 points, backed up by the 26 there of Evans. A lot of those 26 coming from free throws. And Kenny Blackshear also contributed 16 markers. In the rebounding story, Brock Modem had 11 boards, 9 for Long and 2 for Sakurai. 10 rebounds for Kenny Blackshear, 9 for Nick Mayo, and 6 for Dwayne Evans. That's the scoring we talked about a while ago. Look at that, 33, 26, and 16 for the 3 imports. How do you beat that? For the numbers junkies, let's take a look at the numbers of assists. 5 for Terrazono, he came off the bench. 4 for Takahashi and 3 for Hashimoto. For the winning squad, Kenny Blackshear had 7. Terashima had 5 as a starter, and Dwayne Evans finished with 3 dimes. Pretty good performance once again by the Dragonflies as they try to stay in step with the Ryukyu Golden Kings, who are number 1 in their division. In solo second are Hiroshima. So with a win here, they stay right behind the Golden Kings. These are the leaders as far as points. Second level are the rebounds, and the third are the assists. So you can see there, 25 points and 11 boards for Motum, and 5 assists for Terrazono. 33 points for Mayo, 10 boards for Blackshear, and also Kenny with 7 dimes. Look at some more numbers. Second chance points, 19 here for Levanga, 14 for the Dragonflies. Points off turnovers, 21 here for Dragonflies and 16 for Levanga Hokkaido. Hiroshima going to pick up another victory here at the Hokkai Kita Ale as they win this one, 112-87 up against Levanga Hokkaido. Thanks so much for joining us. Till tomorrow, have a good night ahead. Take care, everybody. God bless.